President Muhammadu Buhari has signed the Nigeria Startup Bill into law. The executive bill, which was coordinated by the Office of the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy and the Office of the Chief of Staff, seeks to boost the growth of the startup ecosystem in the country. The Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, revealed this on Wednesday after the President assented to the bill at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. He added that the bill also seeks to provide the legal framework to tackle the challenges young innovators face in areas such as intellectual property, finance, regulation, incentives, among others.
The minimum amount to be made available, the minimum at the start based on the provision of the law is 10 billion naira. That is the minimum amount. However, in the bill there is a provision that Bank of Industry, Central Bank of Nigeria, National Information Technology Development Fund, among many others, can also be accommodated. But the minimum is 10 billion naira as the startup fund.
According to the provisions of the law, the federal government plans to set up a minimum of 10 billion naira startup fund to further create an enabling environment for young startups in the country. The minister, while stating that the ICT sector has so far contributed 18.44% to the nation's GDP in 2022, said his ministry signed an agreement with Microsoft at the Gulf Information Technology Exhibition (GTEx) to train 5 million Nigerians with high-demand digital skills.
The digital economy sector, with all sense of humility, has been doing excellently well in this country, because within the second tenure of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, he has set up 3 unprecedented achievements. For example, in the first quarter of 2020, for the first time in the history of Nigeria, the ICT sector contributed 14.72% to our GDP. In 2021, this administration set up another new record in the second quarter of 2021 by contributing 17.92% to our GDP. This year, in the second quarter of 2022, this administration also, through ICT sector, contributed 18.44% to our GDP. If you look at these records, they are all new records. And each and every year, we set up a new record when it comes to contribution to GDP.
Meanwhile, to ensure the success of the act, a council has been put in place to critically address implementation processes and challenges faced by young startups. Members of the council include President of Nigeria as chairman, Vice President as vice chairman, while other members include Ministers of Communication and Digital Economy, Finance, Trade and Investment, Science and Technology, 8 representatives from private sectors, among others. From the Presidential Villa, Abuja, Folorunso Adegoke, Core TV News.